The next panel I want to go and talk about them is this modify panel, and it's basically we are using it after we draw something. So we draw something and we can go there and then we modify it. And similar to draw panel that you have some more command down here, on the modify panel also you have some more down here. So I'm gonna start to talk on a couple of them that we use the most to see how we can use them. So one of the very first one that we have here is the move, how we can move and drawing into the new position that we want. Remember that we always, if for example for the line, if we have the line, we always can just click on that and move it to any new location that you want by the mouse, like this. Or if we have, for example, a rectangle, I can always click on the rectangle, hold the mouse, and just move it to the new position that I want. But usually this is not the way we want to do the things. Usually we want to move the things precisely with the very exact lengths to the new position. If you want to do that, it's where we come here and use the move command. When I click on the move command, look at here, is the very first thing it's going to ask me is that select the object you want to move. So we can move one object, two objects, or entire drawing, depend on what we want. So assume I want to move this rectangle first. So I just click on that, and as soon as I'm done with selecting, just press enter. And when I press enter, it will ask me define the base point that you want to move. It's basically you choose the point as a base point, and everything else is going to be moved respect to that point, and I will show you how it works. So assume I choose this very lower corner here as my base point. You just choose the point and click on that, and now it will ask you, okay, where do you want to move it? So you can either move it by the mouse and put it anywhere that you want, like this. For example, I can bring it here and click here, and then it's going to be move it here. Let me control Z, so go back. Or I can give them exact value. So I click on the move, I select the object I want to move, press enter, select the base point, and then for example assume I want to move it 100 millimeter to the right. So I move here and then I enter 100 and then press enter, and it exactly moved the base point, which is this lower corner, from wherever it was to the 100 millimeter to the right, and everything else also goes with respect to that point. We can also, so if I want to go back, or again press Ctrl Z or press this undo button here to just go undo whatever I did, or the Ctrl Z is probably the easiest. So now assume I want to move these two together to the right. So this time again I click on the move object and then says select the object you want to move. This one I just select both of them. And remember, you just need to click on them to select them. You don't need to hold down the Control or Shift or any key. Just click on them, and it's gonna choose them for you. And after you are done with choosing all the objects you want, just press enter, and again it says where is the base point you want to move everything based on that. Again I choose this lower left corner here, and this time you see both of them, both of the rectangle and line is going to move. And now if I enter 100 again, both of them now is going to be moved 100 millimeter to the right. So this is how we can move the object precisely to the new location that we want.